I can hear you.
Order filled.
This is where they'll try to go right here this morning, okay? I'm just showing you. I'm not taking this right now. I'm just letting you know 64 right here is going to work, okay? If we decide to go short, it will be 64. Oh, there we go. Now we get some money out of it, right? So you take 64 short, guys, this morning and see if we can get something to work here. Just a little bit. You don't have to get a lot. You don't have to be greedy. It's going to go back across 64 anyways. You better get it while you can. As long as we maintain 64, you can short this. Okay? See that? Look at that.
Order filled.
It's beautiful. I'll let it go back to 64. Watch it go down to like just complete plummet now that I show you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's going to pull back a little bit, though, I'd hope. We want it to pull back. 64 is perfect, though. That's where the short's at, guys. 64. And that's just a good way of getting a good start this morning. Just a little bit off the top there. If it breaks the 64, just take a couple contracts, throw in there, and grab some money. I don't know why my ear's been ringing. I don't know. It's weird. Kind of ringing in my left ear. Craziness. Oh, maybe from being outside all day yesterday. I don't know. Now the Bulls know that, like I said, theirs is like the 78 guys. 64, 78. 78 long, 64 short. All right, let's see. You see how they got the 78 long here, guys?
Order filled.
Here. They want to try that too.
Order filled.
I'll show you in a minute, but I'm just waiting to see 64 short. They want the 78 if they can get the 78, the Bulls do. 78 kind of goes all the way back up here. It goes about 95 actually.
Order filled.
There's that 78 marker. That's what these bulls are trying to do right now. They're not wanting this candle to come down. They're wanting to reverse this candle back up. But this candle's probably going to come down anyway, but we'll see. This would be a good spot for a reversal for the bulls, though. It makes sense to reverse here, but these bears want to go deeper this morning. As you can see already on your chart, we went deep here, pulled back, deep here, pulled back. The big deep hasn't come yet, but it probably will at the open. If this don't reverse back and start making tracks this way, this is going to come down a lot deeper than it is now. But see how close they get back to 74 or 78 guys to make that long? This is what they're doing. They're trying to get the 78 to make that long to reverse this candle. But if they don't make 78, it won't happen. You have to have it. See, they'll get almost back in there every time. So we're not worried. I'm just showing you guys. We're not trading this right now. If it does break 78, 79, I'll probably trade it to about 95, but it's not breaking.
Order filled.
Show you to make sure you know. 78, guys, is going to be where I'm going to go long. 78, 79. And there it is. See it? Look. Again, trying to come back to it. I just don't think they have enough people yet. They might have a little bit.
Order filled.
I don't think there's enough market movement right now to get it to go up there. See? It's just right there. It's right on it, too. It can reverse any moment and go back, but we don't care. We're not trading. I'm just showing you examples if it does go.
Order filled.
So they're right at the open to trade this. It would be nice it's going to be nice, guys, just to pick up one this morning and just go with it, you know? But 78 should go to 80. 80 should break to about 98, 95, 98 area. Then we should hit that 107. If we can get past the 107, 106, I really think we could get this thing to go. If not, these bears are probably going to have a field day. Got some strong moves on the downside. So, as you guys can see right here, look at this. Where's that right there? This is your London candle, right? What, right here? That's your London. So London kind of went up this morning, but then they come right back down too, so that was kind of nice. 64, guys. Right now, I don't think it's going to do much, though, before the open. Should be about 5 minutes before, 5 minutes close to the open. See when it start breaking. Oh, man, this ear's killing me. I don't have no pain in my ear. It's just a ringing noise, and it's about to drive me crazy. Probably got water in my ear. More than likely. So they want to sell here, guys. They're trying to do the same thing the Bulls did, right? I didn't get 64, but I was close. I was trying to get 64 to show you, but they just want to come down this morning a little bit off 64. So if you went 64 short, let me know. Because if you went 64 short, you made some money right here. Your day can be done before you ever get started. And this is what I like about getting these early morning moves before the market opens. I can just take this and quit, you know? You can be done right here. Ta-da! Our big target down here would probably be, if it don't pull back, which I don't want it to, but our big target down here would be about 27 if they keep this rolling. And if you can break the, wait a minute, no, it would be a 27. If we can break the 46, get all the way down, come down some more, man, this thing could really come apart down here, guys. We got a big, massive move right down here, not very far from the 15 down there. So if we get down to the 15 down there, this could be dangerous. They want to get down here to 26 and 15, guys. Or actually 14. 26 and 14 is where we want to go. So 26 and 14 down there are the big targets. If you can get 26-14, it's going to really come apart. If you pass the 14, you can forget it. It's going to come apart. It's probably going to go 996, 998. Oh, mercy. So now we know that we're set. We just got to come down here and get past this like 40, 39. I would say probably, if I was the Bears, I'd be wanting to push this 41 and 39. Yeah, 41, 39. If you can get 41, 39, you're going to continue. Pullback is going to be about 48. She can go to 48, guys, and stop. 48, 49, stop and come back down again. And there she just did it, as you just seen it. So 48, 49 goes up and stops, goes right back down. So will 41, and so will 39. So your pullbacks are 48, 41, 39. Your continuation is 39. But once we get past, I do believe if we can just break the 38 down here, 37 down here, if we can get past that 39, 37, drop the 34, get down about 27, 18, and then, like I said, past that 15, 14. Once you pass that, you're going to be in the 90s. You're going to be in the 900s About 995, 996 down there. But anyway, we could reverse at the open, but we'll see. We'll take some off of this and just pocket it and be done. Anybody get the trade this morning, 64? Everybody talk at once. Let me be careful. Okay. There you go, RQ. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. Just kind of hang in there for a minute, because I really think if we can hang with this, guys, we can get down there on 39s, 38s. I think the bears want to push this lower. We are into the bank level, which is good. If we were over the bank level, it would not be good, but the biggest thing for the bulls this morning, their biggest problem here is let's see, where's that at? That one. Oh, my mouse is stuck over here on my hand. All right, let's go. Where are we at? I think the biggest thing for the bulls, man, is getting past that 48, 49 level. It's just going to be hard to do once you get. If you can maintain the 50 right here for a bull, you're good. But then you got that. You know, it's just hard to regroup, because the bulls don't actually have a trade back out there until they get like 64, 68. So we know this. So the bulls have to maintain 50 or above to even try to get bullish, to get back up there. But this could be just a pullback for, just to say, okay, we're going to pull you back and put you back down again. Let me close this thing, guys. It's already off anyway. So as you can see, now we're above the 64 again, right? Like I said, if these bulls want to take this thing back long, guys, they're going to have to break the 64 and stay here. And they are above it. See, they're above the bank level right there. But see, they love to play in these little bank levels. This is a place where they get people to go long and short and kill you. Sometimes it's like 1 or 2 ticks over the bank level. This is why I'm showing you this right here. You might get in the money right here, then go boom, right back down. See? They love to play little games here. And this is the bears doing that. The bears will let the bulls go long here at the bank level, because they know they can bring them back down to 64 and kill them. Okay? But if the bulls can get enough people to hold this trade right here, you would break that 76 and you'd run this thing. But if you don't, it won't work. So you just have to worry and wait and see what happens, We got to cross 72 here to make this work. 64 to 72 is perfect. Once you get past 72, you can try to move it up a little bit. But if you don't break 72, I don't think it'll work. 72 to 76. If you can get past 76, I think that's where they want it to be. I really do. I would be looking at 76 more than 72, I think, on this one. But hey, it's just what it is. So this morning, it's going to be either way, guys, because the bulls are wanting to take it long, the bears are wanting to grab it short, and right now it's trailing north. But where do we know it's going to trail? Where we know our biggest thing is, if it opens at 64, and hope it pulls back to 64 before the open and doesn't run way up in here. I don't want it to do that. I want to catch it before it. I want to catch it 64, 72 up here. Or 77. You can also catch it, I think, at 77. I really think we can catch it up there. But we know that that's 68. I think 68 is going to be another one, too. I think they're going to be working on that this morning. So we just got to make sure we get it. Because anything above this, anything above, I think that 75 level here is going to be a long right here. I really do think so. See, there's your 78, 79 right in there. They're going to have it right there, guys. They're going to have this right in here. They got to stay above this 77, 78 level. See, and they're not pulling it off yet. Can the bulls pull it off though at the open, which is only what 2 minutes? So we're trying to get that 78 right in here, or we're trying to get the 64 short right down here. It's just going to be rough to see which one does what, guys. Who's going to get this, and where are we going to be at the open? Well, right now I think we're going to be at 78 on the long, unless it breaks to 64 and comes back. Okay, so it's 78 long unless it pulls back to 64, then we go long. Unless it goes 64, we go short. See, there's your short there. But I'm not thinking it's going to stay short. See, I'm just not thinking it's going to stay. I think these bulls want this, guys. I really do. So we'll wait and see. We only got about a minute. Well, we got more than a minute. Okay, so we'll wait. We got 2 minutes. We're just going to see what she does in 2 minutes, guys. If we could break the 78, we want this to stay right where it is. We don't want to do anything stupid right now. 64 short, and there she goes being stupid already. Should have just took it.
It really is. It's just messing with people.
It is. It's just being stupid right now. Because these bulls want this, and these bears are trying to get it. Just grab something. I don't care. 700, whatever. Just make a quick one here and grab some out and get out. You know what I mean? Just boom, done, out, whatever. Just take a little bit and go, unless she stays. She don't break down there past the 50 something. I ain't staying in this, no way. Right there, 52. 52 is pretty good though, but you got to worry about the pullback right here, and that's why it's kind of weird. And there she goes acting crazy. That's 64 again. These bears, man. These bears have lost their mind. 64 short, guys. Look where my short is. That is spot on for the call this morning. It went up and went right back down at 64. Right down to my 15, 16 like we called. And it's going to keep coming down all the way. This is going to run all the way down here, like I said, to about 997. It's going to come right down here, guys. And she's going to hit, well, she's already hit it. She's going to hit the 83, and then she's going to hit the 74, and then she's going to come right down here and hit the 60. And once she hits the 60, you really got to get worried then. Because this thing could be sitting at 917 and fast under 60, guys. Right here at 54.60, boom, straight down. And it comes all the way down to about right in here somewhere. Oh. 60 is the key, man. You break this, you got money. You can short this 62, or you can long. But 60 right here, if you break 60, man, whoo. 60.84, guys. 83, I think, is better, but let's see. Yeah, I'd say 83. 84. Wait a minute, no. It's 84.72. And it's about 57 down there. Nice, good trade. A really nice trade for the Bears, guys. Really nice trade. And this is a Gartley pattern. I can't believe it. I ain't seen a Gartley pattern on my screen in a long time. That's kind of crazy. Because you got B and C up there, and you got D way at the bottom down here. So that's a Gartley. The projection on this thing is pretty cool. We got projection doing low down here. So we kind of made it right down to one top part of our projection, which the 954, 55 area down there, and then projection's like 53 on that. So it's kind of weird. 53 is the projection, one top of projection. Then it just kind of trails down from the 40s, goes down to 914, breaks the 914, and starts trailing all the way down to the 8s and the 7s down there. But right now, guys, this is just not doing what it's supposed to be doing, because they are supposed to be bringing us low, and they're not getting it. But that's okay. We don't care. We got to get some money out of this thing and just not worry about it. If we stay under the 22, 24 here, another short, guys, is the 17. 17's a good short too, because they're working off 17 bottom right here. 15, 17 right there is perfect, because it's also where the pullback is. See, 15, 17 right there. You see it hit there at the 18. So you got to just kind of get under the 18 down here and hold this, or you go back to 28, 27. Once you get up past the 28, I think it's like 28, 27 right there. What is that? Let's go look, make sure. Once you get it past the 28, yeah. Once you get past 28, it's, 28 goes all the way back up to like 64. So you can take 28 to 64 on this thing too. But it played out perfect, guys. Played out perfect for us, okay? So, what these bulls want to do, they want to go long at 64, 72 up here, right? I really think that their bulls are going to try to wait, though. Hang on, let me look and see here. I really think these bulls might try to, well, they should take it right there. It should be 64, and they should run it to 78. So they just need to get 64, 78 here to work, guys, for a bull. If you can get 64, 78 to work, this will be perfect. And I don't know why I'm so far down here on the 7, or so way up there on that one. That's kind of weird. I don't want to be there. I want to be at 64 or so. You see how we're going back and forth now, guys? Which is kind of terrible. We didn't really want to do this morning. But I think they've let the bears have a lot already. So are the bulls going to reflect and go back? Or are these bears just going to come down here and break this right? I'm looking to see if these bears will break this 15 down here again. 15 or 28. See the pullback. Let me show you. The pullback is right there. See that? It's like 28, guys. I'm going to show you this. So your pullback is like 28. Everybody's trying to get that 28 long right here. See? Everybody wants the 28 long. 28 long. Everybody's wanting the 28 long this morning. The 28 long and the 16 long. That's what they're trying to get their bull money. So if you're 28 long, or 28 long is a good place to be, because this goes all the way back to 64 and 65, which now we have already figured out how to make money on the bear side. 28 long, right? There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. 28 long, guys. Remember that in your head. 28 long to 64, and 64 to 77, 78. And once you get that, you'll run about 84, 90s in the 90 areas. We want to get the 90s. See, I just turned a little tiny trade into a $6,000 trade in a matter of seconds right here. Got 11 going down and about 6 going up already. So this is good. 64. We just got to stay above 64. Now that tells me what? It tells me I need to probably cut my trade or either scale out. If it doesn't break the 64, I need to turn some money over, roll the money into my account, and not let it go back down to where it started, because that's what will happen. You don't want to go back down to 28, okay? Because you will. You want to stay up here and take money. Get something going. 60 seconds done, babe. That's a good job, brother. Yeah, I was done in a minute. A minute and a half this morning? Stupid. 78, I'm still doing, and now I'm really good. Just adding on now. So see how we're getting above that 78, guys? We want the 78 right here. They want 78 to roll up to 96 and 101. 78, 96, guys. That's what we need. If you want to get these bears to get out of the way, you're going to have to get above the bank level in the bear line. If not, they'll just stay here and play dumb little games with us all day long. Look at that. Whoop. Let's go. Come on, boys. We got to break that 78 this morning. Give us what we want. There we go. Come on. Get that 94 out of the way. Let's roll up through there. These bears are not wanting to reverse this market because they know the bulls are going to reverse this market at about the 100. This is going to be a bull market at 100, 101. The bears lose the candle. They lose their momentum. It becomes a bullish move around the 96, guys. And we know this. We know that the bulls can take control of this market at the 96. They can. They can have their own destiny. But if they don't get it, and it keeps going back down to 78, they're not going to get it, okay? We have to have it come above the 78 here. Because 78's the short now. So now you know 78's the short. And this is getting ridiculous because these bulls really want to go with us. But it's good, though. I mean, we're getting to see both sides of it this morning and how it's going to play out, where we're going to be. Come on, 96. Let's go. There's 96. Boom. 101. Boom. Now, 101, guys, we want to see if 101 will come all the way up to about the 120. You just want to ride 101 to 120, guys. Remember, 101 and that 96 are the problem here. That's the short 96. And you'll see it pull back there. You've got to maintain 96. And there it is. There's the target we're looking for, 122. 122 goes to where? 140. Okay? Then 140 will come up here and just try to turn this market to 154. We're looking for 140, 144. Or wait, we're looking for 150, about 155 and I think it's about 40. So 40 and 55 are the next two up, guys. But remember, you got to stay above 24 now. 24 is the key. You got to make sure she holds 24, 25 right here if you want to keep making money. Okay? You want to scale out 24, 25, keep some money, that's fine. Because your next targets are 40 and 55. Oh, yes. Good morning. It's a good trade, guys. Really strong move. There's your 40. Can we get it to hold the 40, guys? We want that 40 to 55 right here. Anybody else having a good time this morning with me? Because this is beautiful. Dun, dun, dun. This is like my 10th day of trading with you guys back on. And we're way above where we should be. It's like, wow. Oh, mercy. You guys have seen me trade live for 10 days, and man, have we put down the profits in 10 days. We have showed you guys some massive trades these last 10 days. Today's trading in the last 10 days, guys, puts us over 420 grand in 10 days on these charts that I've posted. Isn't that's craziness, isn't it? What a beautiful market, man. Good to hire me a personal assistant, Steve, just to take my trades when I call them. Just here, take my trades as I call them. I mean, I can just coach and you just push the button, dude. Or girl. Girl guy. I'm just joking, guys. I don't have a problem pushing the button. It's fun when you know. You know, when you know, guys. These markets are not as hard as they seem to be. We make them hard on ourselves. Let's go. You got that? There it is, guys, right there, 45. That's another one right there, 40. So we just got to hold the 40, guys. They want to hold 40. What are they wanting to do here? They're wanting to hold 40 for why? They want to go 40, 54, 71. I think 40, 54, 71, and 81 are perfect, man. Absolutely just beautiful. Just got to hold the 24, though. If you don't hold 24, guys, you'll revert back to about 98, 99. So you definitely don't want to have that big old 25-point loss there. You want to come back up through there if you can. So let's see if we can do this. Come on, 40. Just get that 40 to roll up through here and get going. 40 would be perfect. Get to hold it right here. 40 is a good trade too, guys. That's another good trade here. 40 is a good entry because 40 goes up. You got to hold 40. If you missed the trade earlier, 40 could be another blast off area. So you just want to watch that. And that's about 54. So we want 40 to go to 54 to 71, 77. We're trying to get 71, 77 out of this, guys. We know that these guys are trying to do this. Almost got to 71 that time. You took that 40? It's awesome, bro. 40 is a good trade. See, the reason they're trying to get 40, guys, is they want to get back to like 54 because they know it's the top of C pattern on that Gartley pattern. So they want to go 54 on this to 71. But they got to make sure they hold the 40 to get it. And that's why they're trying to push this. Because I do believe it's over on that candle about what? About this 965 area? It's probably right around. Well, 63, 65 is right there. So that's about right. That makes sense. Because you got one coming off from here that goes to there and it comes back over to there. So that makes sense. So there's a 40 again, guys, right there. See how they're trying to push that 54 to 71? Right there, guys. Can we get 71? That's the target. One of the targets is 71. If you can break 71, they want to go to 77. But they want 77 to turn into 83. Because 83 is going to send it. 78 is going to send it to 83, but 83 could be where it's really going to go. But we'll have to see. So as long as they get 82, 83, but they got to make sure they get past the 77 to make this work. If you get 77, 83, guys, you're talking 215 area. You're going to probably see some guys try to come back in here and short this a little bit right here. But don't worry, it's just guys could be closing their target accounts right here, but most of these guys are going to try to break this 77.83. And this is going to stay up here, I think, guys. Let's just wait and see here, but this is a massive trade. Remember, 71, guys. 71 to 83 is another trade up through there. They got to get it. If not, you pull back to 40. 40 is not bad, though. If you restructure all 40 is fine. But 71, 83 are trades. The 40 is a trade. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is going to blast off right here. I have a feeling we're getting ready to slam this thing. I mean, this thing's probably just going to go straight up. Come on, 83. Let's go. 83 to about 216 would be perfect. 216 to 218. Got to get 77 to come with us, though, man. You got to get it to open the gate. There's a bull bear gate at 77, and we know this. There's a gate there, guys. Right at 77. This bull bear gate sitting right there on it. And we know that's where the gate opens to let the bulls in to take the market back from the bears. It's about right there. That's your bull bear gate. About the 77, 78 right there. It's right there kind of on that line. It says 78, guys. So 71's got to hold here, guys. We got to make sure the bulls stay with 71, get back to 77, 78, and push to 83. So it's 71, 78, 83. That's exactly what they want. 71, 78, 83. If you can get to hold the 71, 71 is an entry, and that's what they know. Because they got multiple entries up here. They got 78, they've got 81, they got 83, 86. There's a lot of them up there. Now restructure, where would we get in at? Anything above the 40, right? Anything above the 24. 24 and 40 are the entries. Remember that. So they can restructure off 24 and 40 to get trades to go back again. So as long as they're at 24, they'll take a trade and go back up to 40 and add contracts. Or they'll take the 40 trade and try to push it again. So you guys know 24 and 40 are longs. Okay? And it don't matter if you only get 5 points off the 24 or the 40. If you get the 24 and made it to the 40, it's beautiful. She could also revert all the way back to 101, 98, 96, and do it again. But we don't want that, because I'm telling you, if he comes back down here under this 96 area, the bulls are probably going to be done. They got to hold it. You got to stay above 100, guys, in this. 96 to 100, you have to. If you don't, it's going to be a problem. But 24 is that trade everybody's looking for. And if they can't get it, they'll wait until they get down there to 101 and take another long. See how 24 turns long? I know you guys hear me call the same numbers a lot. I just want you to know the numbers. 24 long, and 41 long, 40 long, 24, 40. Pullbacks at 101, 96, longs there. You get your longs up there at, 170, 83, 71, 83, 77. 77 is really not a long, but 77 is a key area. 78 is a key area. We got to break that. Right now, we're just kind of playing here, guys. We're going to see the bears. We're going to let the bears kind of pull it back to restructure See if we can fake them short, take them back long. And I think if we pull them all the way back to the 101, where they think it's going to go short, this could be stupid and go way up. But if not, you get under the 96 and the bulls are going to have issues. See how we're getting really close to 101? It's kind of nuts. Yeah, we would definitely be watching 93. Because 93, I think the bears will be like, okay, well, y'all had your fun. It's our turn. Now you're going to see it play between 101 and 24. That's what it's going to do. 101 and 24. It either breaks 94 and goes down, or it goes to 101 and goes back to 24. Camping trip was a blast, guys. I think that's why my ear's ringing. Because of all the dirt, all the dust, and everything else I was in. We rode around with some guys, a big group, man. Where did we go? We went to a place called Planet Bamboo Off-Road Park. It was awesome, too. But a bunch of good dudes there, man. We rode around with them and kind of screwed around all day. It was fun, though. Yeah, we take our razors out and stuff, you know. Our side-by-sides and shit. We just go out there and play in the dirt. Something to do. I have a Maverick R. That's what I have. I love off-roading, though. It's a blast, man. 24, guys. Yeah, I'm going to, we're going to try to go to one this coming weekend. Yeah, I'm probably going to take my profits up top. I'm just, hopefully it'll hold this 24. I've scaled out of a lot of it already, so I just didn't scale on here. I should have. But I'm just waiting to see what we're going to get here, guys. I think we're suckering these bears right now. We want to sucker these bears to see if we can break 24 and 40. If we can get 40 to hold, man, 40 could be a massive long to 71, and we know this. I think if they're going to stack any contracts on the north side to make this thing push, I think these big money guys know that, hey, look, 40 is going to be a problem. We got to get 40 to work. And speaking of big money, guys, let's go see where the hell the big money's sitting this morning, so we'll kind of know. I haven't even looked this morning. Where are we doing this morning, guys, as far as the bigger money goes? Well, oh, wow. Let's see if we can get this chart to tell us. Yeah. Yep, we know where it's at, guys. You're never going to believe this either. Oh, my God. Really? It's 81. It's the 81.83. Holy crap, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. It's right here. So you got this 80 right here. This little, well, you really can't do much with it right there because it just say it's a bull bear line. This bull bear gate is exactly where the big money's sitting, guys. 81 to 83. Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm misspelled something. I don't really care. Just put it over here. It's supposed to be the big boy. It's supposed to be it's the big boy money, but, oh, my computer didn't. I'm not looking at the damn thing when I typed it, but it's all right. You guys get it. 81.83 is that big money. This is why the Bears are trying to not let us get there. Because they know 83, these boys are going to send this shit. Because that's where all that big money's sitting. Okay? If your big money's sitting up there waiting on retail to push it to them, because retail is going to take their trades at 24 and 40 and 78, right? So they know this. Then they'll revert back down to 101.96. So they already know where retail is going to take all their trades, okay? So you go like this, you say, okay, 83, or wait, 81, 83, right? 78. Then you got to go, I hope it's to let me do this. It won't let me do it. 71. Oops. 40. 24. All right. 101. 94. I think those are all right. I'll have to check them, make sure. So you got 24, 40. Yep, 71, 78, 83. That's right. 94 in the bottom. So those are about right, guys. That's exactly where these bulls are playing. 101. You got the 94, 96 area right there. So this is what's happening. These are your targets. If you're a bull, you've got to stay on 24 to 40 to 71, 78, 83, 81. Or 101 pullback, 94 pullback, which I think is going to be 96, guys. But anything under 94 we know is going to be a problem anyway. Okay? So you got like 90, it's like 94, and then you got your other ones down here, okay? You got what, the 77, 64, and that big one, okay? So on the bottom side, over here, you got like, I don't think it's going to let me do it now, so I took my screen off there. You got like the 77 down there, and the 64. So you got 77. Oh, crap. So let me do it. And that goes down to what? 25 and 17. Well, I think there's a one before that, isn't there? No, there's not either. It's 27 and 16, 15. Okay. So on the bottom side, you've got this. Right there. Okay. So if it goes down here under the 77, right down here, you got 77, 64. So that would be considered, 25, 64 guys and 25, 17. So 25, 17 down here, 25, 65, 25, 64, 25, 0, 77. These are your bottom targets right now. These are your up targets right now. So now you got all the targets, guys, to look at. And you know where the big money's sitting too. That big money is sitting right at this 81 to 83 area, okay? Way to go, Ted. See how we're coming back down here, guys? 101 again. Now, if we don't structure this 101 to hold, she is going to try to come down, but they want 101 to hold down here. The bulls have to have 101 to stay in this. If not, the bears are going to take this south. But where's that bear short? That bear short is going to come in somewhere around the 94, guys. See the 94 up here on the screen? 94 is the 94 short. That's where the bears want this. But be careful, though, because 94 can also go back up. But if they don't go back up, 94 or 93 would be perfect for the bears. Unless we hold the 101. Right back to 124 long. That's that entry, 124, 124, 140. Actually, this is supposed to be 124, 140, 171, guys, but you get what I'm talking about. Sorry, I forgot to put the 1 in front of the 24, 71, and 78 and all that good shit, but y'all know what I mean. So 40 above, guys. 40 above again. 24 was along, 40 is along. Can they hold 40 again and go back up? Everybody's just wanting to get this, that they're trying like crazy to get this to push that 77, 83, 215 area and 227 area. That's exactly where they're wanting this thing to go. But we have to have some help here. If these guys can't make this move, that big money won't take this until it gets there. Once it gets past the big money, guys, you're probably going to see this thing go up a lot. Up in 220 area, 220 to 227. That would be perfect area to go to. Come on, remember now, 40 goes to where? 71. Then 78, 81, 83. Can we maintain this to get there, guys? There it is, 77, 78 right there. This is where the bears have to let go. The bulls have to get to the bull-bear gate at 77 to hold the markets against the bears. If you want to be a big bull and do big bull shit, you've got to be up past the bull-bear gate, right? That's how this works, guys. If you want to be the big boys in this, you've got to get 77, 80, 81, 83 out of the way. You have to. If you don't, you're going to keep continuing to pull back and do stupid things. If you can break this 71 up here and 77 and cross 78, roll into the 81, 83, this could get real fun quick. They can really run the crap out of this. Because right now we're pushing that big money right there. Right there at that 80, 81, 83 area. That big money. $81, 83. And this will roll all the way up through here. If it can get up here, guys, your next stop is about 215 and 217. Once you cross that, the 15, 17, 227 is the next one. But we know that 252 and 230 are also targets. It's got to hold that 81, 83 now. That's all you got to do. Let's get this 215. Woo-wee. Looking good. 215, 217. You break those. And it's going to probably about 42 from there. So we got to get the 17 area. Well, no, what we're going to probably do, let's see, guys. Yeah, so we're going to go about the 19 on this. So really it's about 14 to 19 area. And once you cross that 14.19, you're going to get 20. 14.19, 20, and then about the 30, the 40, the 52. Once we clear the 52, man, it's going to look really good from there. I think 52 is the key, guys. 52 is a really good push. I mean a big push, like a 60-point push. So right now we're just clearing all the little small shit out of the way. All the footprints from, that people have left in the markets, even though it's not a footprint chart I'm using. I don't use footprint charts, but I call it my little footprint because people leave stuff. Hang on, guys, my wife's calling. All right, guys. My wife forgot something, so in a couple minutes I might have to go downstairs and give it to her because she left to go to the bank and she forgot something, so I got to run something downstairs for her when she gets here. So anyway, guys, we're just going to see if we can hold this 83 area, 81, 83, guys. We're holding this up here. We want to get all the way up here and just keep holding. What we want to do is we want to get to the 20, 29, or 20, 30, 40, 52. But right now I think the 15 is going to be crucial. 15 and 27 both are crucial, guys. You have to get through 15 and 27. If we don't get through 15 and 27, we won't go, right? But we have to get through those. Where's the overall target? Let's see. We're going to see if we can find those overall targets up here. Because I know there's more up here. Where are we going to play at is the question. Yeah, so we just added about 4 more. I think our big target is somewhere around that 70 up there. 370. If we can get up there today. But I really think you've got to go through a lot of stuff. For us to start getting the bigger targets, we got to cruise past the 60, guys. Like the 63, 64 area up here. If you get to 260, guys, this could really roll. Right now, 15 and 27 is our biggest thing we got to worry about. So, it is what it is. Beautiful morning, guys. Let's see, where's that target up there? About 85? 60 and 85? So I'm thinking... So right here somewhere... in this little box right there. This is our bull target. This is where these bulls would love to be, inside this box. If you can break that, guys, you're probably going to run up to the next target, which would be right there. Right here. About 321. Because this big money right here, guys, if they're going to keep this going, it's going to go 215, 227. We have to get those out of the way. Our biggest problem is going to be the box, guys. The box between 219, 220, 217. 217 to about 260, okay? So our biggest problem right now is going to be right about here. Yep, 260. So it's going to be from there right in there. So you got to get this box right here to come to the top of this one to get these two targets to do those, okay? See how we're getting to the top right here? We want that to happen. 15, man. 15's got to have to break. 1527 here. Because if we break 15 and 27, 294 and 311. So you've also got the 294 up here, which 294 is right about, there's 95 right there. That's perfect. Then what's this one right here? 320 up there. But then you got this one right here also. Right there, 312. So these are targets, guys. All of this stuff is targets. And remember, if you just, it's actually the 91, shit. Right there. It's in that area. So this 91 and 311 are banks, okay? So remember that. 91 and 311 both are bank levels. Oh, come on. There. I think it's right. That's the 311 right here, isn't it? Yeah. So 91 and 311, guys. Awesome. Is Riz in here this morning? Coach Becky's in here, aren't you? Okay, cool. All right, Riz, because my wife's going to be pulling up in a minute. When she does, I'm just going to, if you want to, you can just kind of talk while I'm gone for like 7 or 8 minutes. So, only thing we want to do, Riz, is you definitely want to hold the 21.20. You want to hold the 20, and you're trying to get 285. Okay. If you can hold the 20 and 285, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to go from 20 to 85. Now we're just trying to get through all this blue boxes. See, target here. We're trying to get this target, and get the bank levels. Bank levels are 91 and 311. So your bank levels are 91 and 311, guys. The bull bear gate, secondary gate, is the 27. So basically, the market's wanting to stay above 2027. And can we get to the 85 target up there? Now, if we do get past this 85 target, guys, actually, it's 85, yeah. If we get past 85, we're talking 321 to 334 area, maybe 340. So 320, 330, 340 up in that area. So just say 320 to 340 is the target you're looking for if you can break the 85, okay? So if we break the 85, we're going to see if we can hold up to 340. 320, 340 up that area. So just in case I'm not back for a good 5 or 6 minutes because I got to go run downstairs. Okay, I think she's here. She's here. I'll be right back. Thank you, Riz. Yeah, I just had to go downstairs and give her some stuff that she forgot. She's like, I don't have to run back in the house and get it. I'm like, nah, it's no biggie. We got it. I did pretty good though. I went downstairs, gave her that, come back, made a cup of coffee, and back upstairs. And I can tell it, because boy, going down 3 flights of stairs is fun. Most of you guys know that came down for the party, came over to the house, you've seen the stairs. I think next year though, or this year, I think 26, if we have a party, we're going to do it something really cool again. Right, RQ? That's like a few people. A few people had a couple of drinks there, like, oh, but it's fun though. We had a massive good time at our Blue Sky first annual party. It was amazing. I enjoyed every minute of it. So it's kind of strange, guys. I got to look at these charts, and you know that candle kind of went all the way up to like the 250 up there. I have to look and see, but I think it is 250 because I figured it would be around 250 right here. Yeah, 250. But the weird thing is the money boys. So they decided to structure 217 also to about the 242, which is really strange. So right over here in this area, it's right here, just about right there. There's more of these boys right here sitting right there at that box. It's kind of weird. This get pulled down to the 167 pretty easy, but I'm thinking the Bulls want to structure this 168, guys. 168, 169 on the longs, or the 180. Because the 80 will be perfect to go back on this. You know, 80 and 91. Because you want to get, well, it's actually 83, 91 area. You kind of want to hold this, as long as it's holding that 68 level, you can still hold this. Because 83, 91, yeah, we did have a fun time. I'm just kind of looking at all these pullbacks in this and what the Bears are trying to do. And we already know that they want to be short if they can get it. But as long as we hold that, 70, 68 area, 68, 83 area, it's not going to go down. So 68 is a definitely good place to kind of like, wait, let's see what happens. Are we going to close our long, or are we just going to wait around and see if it pushes back to the, at 91 here and try to make some movements and go back up? Because once you cross over this 84, guys, you're trying 83, 84. You're trying to get back to 215, 216. See, the goal is to get it to go to 84 to 16 up there, 15, 16. I like the Heikin-Ashi candles, yes, because it just cleans up the chart. This makes my chart a lot cleaner. And I've started using them back when I was, calling London trades years ago. One of the London traders, big money trader, told me, he's like, man, you need to get off them dumb candles you're using. I go, why is that? He goes, I use the Heikin-Ashi. And he said, I've been using them for years. He had like 35 years in the markets. Here I am trying to tell him where to take trades, right? So as I was calling the trades in that room years ago, all the guys in there were using the same thing. And that's how I got turned on these Heikin-Ashis. And that's how I got turned on to the Renko charts One of the guys who told me about Rinkos. I love Rinko charts. I really do. I can kill the markets with a Rinko chart, especially with days like this. It's just brutal. You get in, it's just go, you know. But you have to have the right Rinko setting. Most people don't realize that, you know, most of these charts you can only get like you know, so many settings on your chart, like, you know, the 20 or the 10 or the 5 or the 8, you know, the Rinko charts. But Ninjas does a great job because you can actually download the Ninja Rinkos. Ninja Rinkos lets you set them wherever you want. So I test those, and they really are really cool. Yeah, if you're going to run if you're going to run the TradingView chart with Rinkos, you got to run like a 4 or a 3. Run a 3 or 4 traditional, but only run it on a 30-second or a 1-minute chart. Kind of gives you value on the TradingView. You can actually run it up to 1 minute to 3 minutes, but I would keep it somewhere no more than 4 minutes. I would have 4 minutes or lower, between 1 and 4 minutes. Just whichever you decide you want to do, but that's how I would run those. Traditional 3, traditional 4 on TradingView, because they plot out pretty good. Remember, guys, this other big money is sitting in this box right here at this 41.42. Right there at the 42 is where more big money's sitting from these guys. Didn't know that until it popped up on my screen like, hey, what are these guys doing over here? So it's kind of cool. So we want to get past the 41.42 here. But in overall, what we really want to do is we want to make this thing come up here and hit this 41. 41 is the entry target. 54, actually no. Yeah, 52. 41, 52, and about 60. So 41, 52, and 60 are where we're trying to go, guys. But we got to get this 41 to hold here. Because where's the pullback? The pullback is going to be 19, 17, 19. So as long as you're above 17 and 19, you're trying to push the 41, okay? The 52s, the 60s. Beautiful, beautiful day. Absolutely great. Just got to get this 41 to hold, man. That's all we need. Did that answer your question for you, Yaz? See how we're getting into that bigger money now and trying to move up this chart? Where our goal is to get 91. That's our goal. But we got to get through the 60 first. We just got to get through the 60. Once we get through the 60 up here, you got to get 52 and 60. Once you get to 52 and 60, we got a chance to move this market some more. Right now you're struggling because you got all those little levels, okay? You know, you've got the 17, you know, you got the 30, about the 34, the 40, the 52, the 60. Those are all kind of crammed in together. Retail has to push through those levels. And once you push through those levels, you reach the 60 and you get some breathing room. This is where we want it to be, right here. This is where the bulls can really make a statement above the 60. They can really go. About 31 points to the 91. But we got 91, guys, but we have to make sure we get above 86 on our screen. So 86 to 91 is that target, but 91 is the bank level, so it wouldn't make sense. The good thing about the Heikin Ashis on the time frames, guys, is if you don't like the 15-minute, go to the 12. The 12-minute is I've been trading the 12-minute time frame on Heikin Ashi charts for about 8 years now, or longer. I mean, it's just a beautiful setup. There's that 60, guys. Now, can we go 60 to 90, 86, 91? 86 is the target, but 91 is the bank level target. Come on, 86. You can make it. Let's go. Today we have a bunch of people in here, and it's really good. You guys are applying yourself to learn, and that's a good thing. Most people want to go do what they want to do and keep blowing accounts over and over and over. This is a good way to be in here and learn. Learn how to do something. Learn what these markets are doing. Learn why they're moving. You got to know all this kind of stuff, and most people don't coach this because they don't know it themselves. You know, they just don't. There's like a lot of people out there on the YouTube guys that just they have their own strategy, which I respect strategies of any, especially if it's a winning one. There's a lot of our coaches got their own winning strategies, which I respect that. But to dive deep in these markets like I do, you don't see too many people doing this every day. You know what I mean? It's a good way to learn. That's right, Becky. It's a way to learn together. We hold ourselves accountable as a one in here, right? We're all accountable. We're all here together. We're on the same boat, guys. Except this boat's selling really good right now. Show up and learn. That's right. As long as we can figure out what the levels are on the day and the bank levels are on the day, where the money's sitting, stuff like that, targets, there is pretty much about a really good chance, 85% chance, you're going to make money because we already know everything that's going on in the market. And the funny thing is, I know every morning at 9 o'clock before it even opens. And that's the blessing of it, knowing before it even happens. We already know where this is going to go before it even goes. We have coaches, guys, though, here that have a lot of experience, years of it, and that's what we look for. People with good knowledge that can actually teach, and that's good. We have those, and we'll probably have more later. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all in, like if we had a room of 500 in here every day? It'd be amazing. But remember, though, the old saying, guys, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. A lot of traders are hard-headed because I used to be one of those traders. I don't want to take advice. I want to learn on my own. I'm going to do it myself. Yeah. It takes a long time to do it yourself. You got to have a base point from somewhere. I mean, you got to get knowledge from somewhere. You can't just keep trading the same way and losing over and over and over because you're going to break yourself doing it. You've got to take advice, and you got to take critical advice from people that you might not want to. But believe me, back in the day, man, if they had coaches when I started, it'd been beautiful because I had to do all this by myself. I had to sit down and figure it out. It took years. But I picked up little bits and pieces from people, you know, MACDs and RSIs and stochastics and your moving averages and all that shit. You see none of that on my screen. Not a single one of those. I don't need those. I don't. Price is the only thing I need. Price and level. That's it. Sometime this year, guys, I'm going to come out with this same chart right here as an indicator. The whole thing. Sometime this year. It'll probably take a while to build it. Probably 6 or 7 months. But just think about it. If you had this in front of you, and all the levels came up every single day and showed you all this information, what do you think? Would you think you could be successful? Let me know, guys, what you think. If you were coached on it and trained on it, you think you could use it? Somebody told me when I was up in New York, one of the guys we were up at Wall Street doing some stuff up there, me and Steve and Rich and some of the guys from the company last year, and this guy told me, I was talking to him, he's like, man, I just want to sit down and I just want to sit with you and pick your brain for a day. I just want to be, he goes, can I just come down and hang out with you? Because he goes, I watch you online and you blow my mind, man. He goes, and I've been trading for 30 years. He said, some of the shit you do is just off the wall. I'm like, yeah, but that's the whole thing. I'm just, it's just something I put together for myself, and it works. It works for me. But then I discovered it once I went into Bitcoin one night. I was just goofing around, guys. I went into Bitcoin room. I don't trade Bitcoin, but I went in there, and it's one of those big nights where it really shorted like 60, 60, 70, 80 points, went down to like 200-300 points even lower. And I told those guys the levels, and they thought I was a computer. I'm like, no, dude, I'm real. Where's it going to go? Freaking out. But that's when I decided, wait a minute, let's back up off of this and put this back on the Nasdaq. And from that day on, perfect. I tested it on Bitcoin first years ago. Then I threw it on the Nasdaq, gold, oil, silver, copper, everything. It works on all of them. It'll work on anything. It even works on stocks. We've filled this on Meta a few times and had big spreads, like 200 or 300 point moves that we've seen, that we know that we're going to hit on swing trades. And that's kind of cool too. Yeah, I'm AI. I've got called an AI a few times. Back a couple years ago, me and Steve we were in here one day, and some guy said, he's not real, guys, it's a computer. I'm like, dude, I am actually real. It was hilarious. So guys, there's your 60. We're holding. Can we get to 85, 86, 91? We want to get 86 to 91 now. 86, 91 is what we're looking for, guys. I just kind of wonder if these big old bulls are going to are they going to add more money in about the 86, 91 to push it to 321? Because 321 is the other target. We could run the 321 on this. Remember, 346 was the high. We had a high of 346. I don't know what day it was, but I know it was one. It might be right here. Yeah, it's right there. It's this high right here. It's like 346 area. Dun-dun, let's go. Come on, boys. You're up in there past that 60, so let's go. We just got to hold this 60, guys. Can we make it work? Can we push this up to 86.91 from here? Because the big money's got a hold of it now, so. See that box right there? It's your big money box. 2 of them. The big boy money's sitting right here on top of the 42, and they're sitting down here. So you know where they're going to, if they come back down today, they're going to want to be under this 81.83, under the big money to short it. The problem is between the 60 down here and that pullback of 18.17. So 17 to 60, guys, is an issue. Because that's going to be hard to get through for the bears. So you're allowed to stay above the 17 all day long. The 217. 217 to 260 is a massive bunch of little levels. You either got to be above the 60 to run or 17 below to go short. Because I wouldn't recommend shorting between the 60 and 17 unless it just takes a power move, one big giant candle. But right now it's not showing that. It's just showing creeping up, trying to stay above the 60 to keep it going. But I think it is getting a little weaker though. But it's all right. We're still moving. I'd like to see this thing move another 20 grand to like 55, 57 area. That'd be awesome. But guys, we called that 24 this morning, the 24, remember? And look where my trade is, 26. It's absolutely brutal. 64.24. We got that 24 long this morning. We got the 26, which is right past the 24. That's a perfect entry. Absolutely perfect. Woo, let's go. There's the 86 coming up. Come on, boys. Break that 86 and let's rock and roll it through here. Come on. We can do this. Come on, bulls. Big push candle. Come on. This might rally right here, guys. You might see a spike. You could see a sudden spike right here off this candle. Like one of those candles just goes boom. Just quick move. It's possible because this 86 level is a beautiful thing to get in right here. And these guys know this. They might see a jump right here. And there it is. Got that 91. There it is. 91. Come on. 311. Let's go. Loving it, guys. We know we got to hold the 85, 86 right here. That's all we got to do. That pullback's like the 60, about the 60. So you just got to hold the 85, 85, 86. So we'll just say 86. So 86 goes back to 60, but we're just trying to get it, stay above 85 now. 91 and 311. Now we say 311 because that's the bank level, but our actual target is 322. Okay, so we know 311 and 322 are good targets to try to get to off the 86. My sinuses, my ears, not ringing as bad as it was, which I'm glad. Come on, 86, let's roll. Yeah, it'd be cool north. I'm going to add my other screen. I have another 2 more screens I can add. Actually, I got about 12 more screens I can add, but 2's good because I had too many screens before. I tell you what, though, if you guys want a good screen, the LG, the 47-inch LG screen is beautiful. I got 2 of them, and that's what I use on the bottom. I got this chart you're seeing is on a 98-inch screen. It's 98 inches. It's huge. It's a 98-inch. It's a 98 inch LG TV, and I use it only for trading. And it shows a really good chart. But I got the 247s that run, my other stuff. Like I got Discord and my other chart on one screen, and I got the other 2 screens on the other. So right now I've only got 4 screens up that I use to trade off of. And they're all, other 3 are all Nasdaq screens with this one. So it keeps me knowing where I'm going. Come on, boys, let's go. Get this 86. We want to hold this 86.91. Can the Bulls get the target, guys, of 324? They want the 311, but they also want the 324. Yeah, I got mine 311, 324 to scale. I'm going to scale out at 311 and probably close it because it's almost 11, 324. I'm trying to see if it'll go to 324, though. I really want it to go up there. So that's where I'm looking, guys. I'm looking from 91 to 311. And then if I can get the bonus, 324. Now, there is other bonuses on top of this. If you get the 324 to run, 37 and 47 are also targets. So 24, 37, 41, 42. And I think if the bulls, these big bulls might be wanting to make people cry this morning. Because I'm trying to figure out what this level is over here doing. Oh, I see it. Never mind. I got it now. Nope, don't want to do that. That's for sure. Because we know that if you break the 366 up there, I think it's like it's actually the 53 to like the 63. If you can break that 53, 63 area, you're talking 421. So if you get above the 370, guys, this might go way on up into the 400s. So this could be massive profits up through here. But right now, our goal is to get from about the 322, what is that? About the 324, like I said, 324, 327. Yeah, 327. So we want to get 327 all the way to 364. That would be perfect. So you got the 311. Now we got to get 2427 right here. There it is. And now can they box this up through here and get that big high marker up through here at the 364 area? Okay? Because what happens is this little 24 area right here, okay, tries to branch out where the money's at up in this area and tries to get right around here. Okay? So these bulls want to be in this box. Right there. Okay? Because if you can break this box, you've got something serious happening then. If you can break this box, you're going to be doing well. I really think, though, that they're going to put a little marker right in here. Yep, 64, 65, 67 right there. You can break that, you're probably going to push to the 400 area. So we know this right here above 60, that 60-something area, 65, 64 to 67 here, this steps up, what I call step-ups. You guys have heard me say this a lot, how the market steps up right there. See the step up? You got to get from here to here to step to this level. Then you got to go from here to step up to the next level. So these are step ups, guys. We stepped here, we step there, we step here, we go higher, we go to this box, and we step into this one. So a lot of times, these puts this on my chart for you guys. I'd make these little step up boxes. I can start doing that if you want me to, because it's kind of cool if you know where the step up box is at, right? But that's exactly what we're looking for now. We're looking to step up in this market, guys. Can we hold this, keep stepping up to the 400 area? Will the bulls hold this? So right now, guys, what are we trying to do? We are trying to get these guys to hold at 24 and not pull back to 86. 86 is the pullback. 24 keeps going. Of course, you know 311 is the bank level. We got to get 24 if you want to hold this money. It's 11 now. I'll stay on by another 5 minutes, guys. We'll see if it gets up through here. We want to see if this will cross this 24 and try to get in that box. Can we get in the box? I guess people made money. We had like 48 people. Now there's only 35. People got their money and leaving. They must have took my, the profit area, 311. I'll see you later. And for you guys that asked questions this morning, I do appreciate you, because I like to know when I'm in here doing this and I'm doing it for a reason, and people are going to give me feedback and ask questions on it. You know, like, hey, what's our next target, or where's the pullback at? Just, you know, be involved. Get involved with me. Coaches like, coaches like to hear back. They like to see stuff when they're talking. People engaged. I know you're engaging. If I, right now we're engaging in some serious profits, so I can tell you all that. That's okay, Aaron. That's fine. I appreciate that. Yeah, that initial drop was smoking everybody this morning. Oh, cool, Owen. That's cool. I'm glad you joined, man. You weren't one of the guys out there riding Saturday, were you? It feels like you're on the trading floor. That's exactly how I want you to feel. Like you're sitting on the trading floor, like, okay, this is cool. We know exactly where we're going to go. We know what we're doing. We know what we're trying to hit here. We got to get this 24 to roll, though. You guys see how I stay calm in this? I don't get too frustrated anymore. Back in the day, I used to, but the motions thing, man, you got to keep your motions in check. Even if I lose money going on the downside, I don't care. Say you lose 3 or 4 grand, who cares? Because I know I'm going to get it back anyway. Once my long level comes through, I'm just going to get it back. If I lose money going short, I'll get it back long. If I lose money long, I'll get it back short. I'm going to always get it back. Some way, somewhere, stacking trades, whatever it takes. On crazy days, I'll even stack trades just to do it. But this is what I'm saying though. When these big traders trade, guys, a lot of them don't mind losing a couple grand in the morning if they pick the wrong way, or maybe they picked a level that didn't work, or it might have worked for $500-600 and then reversed. You wind up losing a grand on it. But that's okay, because you already know that long level's there. You can trade the long level, get your grand back. And that's why this is so important, the way I trade. There's always levels I can take profits, no matter where. I can be off $1,000. You guys, I've been down. My biggest down day was 26,000, 26 grand, and I came back and made 27. Now that's being down. That was years ago when I first started really, getting bigger contracts. But I learned a lesson. That's so stressful to try to make all that money back. I made it back, but man, was it stressful. Never again. So now this is why I try to pick areas that I know. If we lose a little, okay, no big deal. We're going to get it back anyway. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Aaron. So, I mean, it's crazy. And thank God for Facebook's, what was it? The reports came out on Facebook. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, or it might have been Amazon. It was one of the two. But anyway, when it came out, I was in the trade. I traded all day, lost all the money. 4 o'clock, it came out, boom, got it all back. But now I don't do stuff like that. I mean, I'll show you guys in the morning when we have to get in, just show you guys on a sim real fast, and then when we know we're going to get in, we just take the trades. Like this morning, we knew it was 64, we knew 24, and we just kept having to worry, just wait until she goes one way or the other. Whichever is going to be the strong move. And we'll know because the Heikin Ashi candles, they went all the way down this morning and got their target, which was fine. We got money down there, but I got some money going south this morning, so that's cool. For beta testers, I don't know. That's something you have to get with Steve on. Oh, you talking about on this one? When we get this done? I saw what you're talking about, Husky? I don't know what you guys are talking about, what chart or whatever. You lost me there for a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, just ask Steve or Rich. Steve, are you in here? Do you see Husky's post? Steve, you there? Yeah, Papa's answering it. He's got you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to love this. For the people that are beta testing, this thing's amazing. We won't go into detail because people like to copy us, so. But for people that are in it beta testing it, you're probably seeing a really cool thing. This tip of the iceberg. We got a lot of stuff coming. A lot. We're trying to push this a little higher, man. We just can't seem to get these guys to get that money up here. So it's almost 10 after, guys. I'll probably stay on about another 5 minutes because it looks like we might be stuck now. We got to just push this higher here. Can we go a little higher? Come on. You know? I want to see it go another $6,000 up, but we'll see. We just got to make sure we hold the 24 here. Well, if we can hold the 24, guys, we can start pushing these levels. We just got to hold the 24 here. Where will she stop is going to be the question. We know 24 is one of the places that she wants to hold up at, but we just don't want it reverting back down to the bear side at 86. Well, it's really not bear side, but it's the pullback 86, guys. Oh, yeah? Yeah, NVIDIA's. The tech's probably doing really well right now because Nasdaq covers a lot of the tech stocks. So tech should be running. If the Nasdaq is up, Amazon and NVIDIA and all of those, Microsoft, stuff like that should be running pretty well. So check them out and see. But yeah, NVIDIA should be going good. Usually, if it's one big tech pushing with Nasdaq, or sometimes it's more than one. Come on, let's go. I just want to see it push right up to my levels before I get off. Right to the top of the blue box. The blue box will be perfect. Trying to get that high too, guys. We know that the 46.50 was the high over here. So, I mean, you're right. You're real close to this high right here from Sunday night. And all we got to do really is just maintain areas about, what is that? Somewhere around the 30 probably. 30, I think it's like the 20, 30. It's like the 30, I think. That's a 27 there, 28. It's still not there yet, but yeah. I think the 30, 31, 32, 24 to 32 area. Yeah, that 362 is perfect because that's way up there. And my targets are up there. I've got 365, 366 up there. The 366 is a beautiful target. Let's just keep pushing bulls. Let's go. What do you think, Riz? Pretty good morning, huh? Good job, man. Yeah, see, it's 333. It's 24 to 335. I got 335, 337, so we're right there close with Steve. So I'll give it 2 more minutes, guys. I'm going to get off 11:15. So 2 more minutes I'll get off, guys, and Riz can take over 11:15. But can we, maybe he can guide you through this thing to get to the top here, you guys, at 366. But you got to hold the 24 and the 30, about the 30, between 35 and 37 area, somewhere in that area. That's what I've got. So 24, 35. We got the 30, actually it's the 36. 24, 36. And about 47 to 66. So we're just looking for 47 and 66 next. If you can stay above the 35 here. Come on, guys. Blast this off here. Let's go. Just build the money and push it. I think this 385 up here is good too. 385 and 396 are perfect targets also. $385, guys, is bank level. 396 is the bank level. It's trying, guys. It's almost there. Come on, let's go. Stay above that 24 and let's go up to 47 now. Come on, let's go. Let's go right up here and hit this target. 46. 46 and 51. Come on. 46.51. Let's go. Alrighty, Riz, are you ready to take over this morning? Hey, Riz, are you there? Okay. Come on, 35, 37. Let's go to 47.51. Come on. Remember, guys, that high was 46.50. That prior big top candle, so we know that they're going to try to push this high up through here. Can they break the high and get a big move? Because once you break the high, they could really take off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's really cool, man. I had 11,000 on the downside, and I got 50 on this one already. It's like 61,000 on the day. Yep. Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful, man. And I think they could keep this going, but if they break this high candle, guys, just watch this with Riz when I get off here, because if they break the high candle to 46.50, this thing could get a massive push. And I think the push would be all the way up to at least 366 area, 367. If you break the 367, the big push comes there to like the 390s, to like 396, or no, excuse me. That's going to top the 400. So it's going to be 400, 402, somewhere in that area. So just watch the high break. If it breaks, look at the 402, from the 67 to 402. Anyway, guys, I've had a good morning. Hope you enjoyed the morning with me. I'm going to get off now and get some stuff done. I got to make some phone calls and emails and all that good stuff. But it's been a really good morning, guys. I appreciate you all being on here with me. The Coach Riz is going to take over and lead you through the rest of the day, or until I think somebody else comes on later after him. And then we get the night sessions going too now. So thanks you, Owen, for coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. Everybody that's new here, I do appreciate you being here. For the ones that's always been here, thank you for stopping by this morning, spending your morning with me. The morning coffee rally is working out well. I knew there's a reason my coffee tasted so good, you know? Alrighty, guys. Well, y'all guys have a great day. And thank you for coming on here.